On February 27, 2026, the Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office issued a silver alert for a missing person.
A 68-year-old retired Air Force officer has been missing since February 27th in Albuquerque, New Mexico. A silver alert has been issued.
The missing man is 68-year-old retired U.S. Air Force Major General William Neal McCasland. Within hours, the story began spreading across major news outlets and online platforms. But what made this case gain national attention will blow your mind. Welcome to the Scanner Files. For more than 3 decades, McCasland served in the Air Force, building a career in astronautical engineering and advanced military technology. Over 34 years, he held a series of roles connected to aerospace systems, defense research, and classified programs. One of the most unusual positions in his career placed him inside a little-known office, the Special Access Program Oversight Committee. Special access programs are among the most restricted projects inside the United States government. These programs involve technologies and operations considered so sensitive that their details are hidden even from many senior officials. As Executive Secretary, McCasland was positioned where different streams of classified research intersected. Programs involving advanced weapons systems, experimental aerospace technology, most people never even hear about these programs. Later in his career, McCasland became commander of the Air Force Research Laboratory at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base in Ohio. Wright-Patterson has long appeared in decades of speculation and stories connected to unidentified aerial phenomena. In the 1950s and 1960s, the Air Force ran an official investigation into UFO sightings called Project Blue Book. The project examined more than 12,000 reports of unidentified objects in the sky. Wright-Patterson remained part of UFO folklore for years afterward. I am leaving a link in the description below to our Wright-Patterson Air Force Base podcast episode. The base and the laboratory McCasland commanded have long been associated with advanced aerospace research, and that connection would later become important in an unexpected way. In 2016, thousands of private political emails were released online by WikiLeaks. Among them were messages involving Tom DeLonge, the musician from the band Blink-182, who had become interested in UFO research. DeLonge had begun reaching out to government officials and scientists to discuss unidentified aerial phenomena and advanced aerospace concepts. In one of those email exchanges, he mentioned William McCasland. DeLonge suggested the retired general might understand certain aerospace topics connected to unidentified objects. The emails were part of a much larger leak and quickly disappeared into the background of internet discussion. But years later, when news of McCasland's disappearance began circulating online, people rediscovered that email. Suddenly, the connection became part of the story. There are no confirmed sightings that explain where the retired general went. The Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office leads the investigation while federal agents assist in the search. Once the internet becomes aware of the case, different communities begin interpreting the events in different ways. In UFO discussion forums, users quickly notice the Wright-Patterson connection and the old email mentioning McCasland. Some speculate that his background in classified aerospace programs might be connected to his disappearance. Others point to the timing of the case, noting that public discussions about unidentified aerial phenomena have increased in recent years. At this point, investigators have not confirmed which explanation is correct. The case remains open, search efforts continue, and the questions remain unanswered. William Neal McCasland spent much of his career working inside the most secret corners of aerospace research. Now the retired general has vanished. No confirmed sightings, no clear trail, just a disappearance that happened in the middle of an ordinary morning. Whether the explanation turns out to be simple or complex, one fact remains. A man who once helped oversee some of the most restricted programs in the United States defense system walked out of his home and disappeared. And for now, no one can say exactly what happened next. If you found this case interesting, subscribe to the Scanner Files as we continue scanning the world for unexplained events and hidden stories. This has been the Scanner Files, scanning the world for anomalies. Until next time.